Carolyn Forster, and I volunteer with the Junior Humane Society. I've been doing this since September of 2003, when I adopted a dog that Frankie Van Horn told me was so old nobody else wanted. And I was hooked on the dog and Frankie Van Horn.
My name is Crystal Clanton, and we got into this around July of last year because we had a red-nosed pit that was in the middle of the road. You could count every bone in her body, weighed 25 or less pounds, and now she weighs 85 pounds. We felt so happy about that we started taking in more animals and grew over time. And for a while we were doing it by ourselves, and we met Amanda through animal control in Pensacola and went under the JHS.
Hi, I'm Chris McLean, and this is Winston. I got started a couple of years ago with Frankie and the Junior Humane Society when dogs would come into my yard and they would be hurt and sick, and I would nurse them back to health and get them adopted through Frankie and the Junior Humane Society. It's always rewarding when they do get adopted because they get a much better life than they had before they came. Winston here just showed up one day. He didn't seem like he was abused, but he was not very healthy, so we nursed him back to health and got him neutered, and now he's ready to find a real good forever.
My name is Teresa, and I volunteer with the Junior Humane Society because of my love for animals and the poor, unfortunate backgrounds they have. Some of them were neglected or some starved, and it's just rewarding to be able to bring happiness into their life. I especially love these guys, pit bulls. Everybody's least favorite. I understand the misunderstandings of them, and it's just unfortunate that they have that. They're very loyal. I think it's because they have the strength to do damage, and when they fall into someone's hands that will teach them that, it's unfortunate. But when they're in good hands, they're sweet. They're big babies. And I think my biggest challenge with them is to teach people that any dog can be aggressive if it's in the wrong hands.
My name is Christy Kirby. I've been in animal rescue since I was about 11 years old. We've been with the Junior Humane Society for a few months now. I'm a firm believer that rescued dogs, rescued cats, anything rescued is so grateful to have a home that it'll be the world's best pet. Because everything that's rescued, it has a bad story, it has a bad past, and they're just so happy to be loved that that's all they can give in return.
I have two of my own, one of which I rescued from here, and he's got his license, and we're working for canine good citizenship. And we're working towards getting his license to work in therapy, to visit people in hospitals and things. And he's working on competitions. We do rally courses, and I work in dog obedience classes, and he is the demo dog. And he's just wonderful. And I just love what we do. We socialize him and let him know the world is a good place.
I have two. It's the fewest I've ever had, and they're both rescues. We have Jack Russell, who was rescued after Hurricane Dennis, and then we have a Lapso Wow Wow, it's a Lapso Apso Chihuahua mix, who was rescued by another volunteer, and we rescued her. And it's the most meaningful thing ever. First thing I do in the morning is look for my dogs, and at night we all hunker down together. Gotta love it. It's what makes us human. It's taking care of our dogs.